Welcome back. Boat building is a very specialized field which requires great concentration and precision. We visited Ibesha Kingdom where the business thrives. Our correspondent Chrissy Lems gets schooled on how to build both a fiberglass and a sand boat and now reports.
While these type of boats are mainly meant for transportation of persons and goods, we also visited workshops where large sand boats are constructed. Here we find some boats at various stages of completion. These large boats are basically wood-based, even though other materials are also employed to ensure the boats are safe for use. And the builders say it takes about a week to build from the scratch. On hand to take us through the building process is Musa Shola. He explains wood types and measurements employed when building from the foundation.
We are starting from here. This is the foundation.
The various types of woods are used for building different parts of the boat. And the right measurement is key.
12 feet and a half, so that you wide. After then, we use plank on the up, so that we use it to cover it. After then, we put ikelu. That is it, 2 by 6. We are using 3 ikelu. That is 2 by 6. We are using 3 ikelu for the middle. After the wood or the up, and 4 by 6, the floor. 4 by 6. We are using akpa for 4 by 6 for the floor. I say we are pulling 2 by 6, 4. They are calling ikelu. That is the 4. Count it 1, 2, 3, 4 for the gauge.
Okay.
After then, we are cutting it. We are using to.
After building to an extent, we introduce compartments by demarcating the boat. This is to enable functionality of the boat when dredging sand.
So that machine will pump inside, will pump sand inside.
Okay.
After we cut it.
It takes approximately 4 bags of nails, 60 planks, and other wood types cut to size to build one boat.
After this, we will put 2 by 6 in this place. Look at the mark. 4 in this side.
We also introduce more woods at the corners of the boat.
The same thing. 4 this side, 4 this side. We'll put 4 by 6. That is, we'll use 4 by 6. 4 here, 4 here. That is 8. After this.
The next stage is to turn the boat over, and these will require a minimum of 20 able-bodied men to carry out in order to ensure there is no displacement of the woods.
After the skeleton, we'll put 1 plank for the body, so that.
And once we get the frame right,
so that we'll use
reinforcement is key. This we do with more woods from the outside and then begin to cover in full.
After this, we'll now put this. Without this, we cannot put this one.
But we ensure that we take it one step at a time.
That's the floor of the boat. After we cook that one, we now use kota. That's kota. Fins.
We put nylon.
Once we are done with covering the boats with wood, we then begin to block every possible point of leakage with used ropes, coal tar, nylon, and finally with aluminium sheets.
We use kota to cover in body. After we use kota, we put nylon. After we put nylon, we put zinc. We use tacking lane to nail the zinc for the body of the boat.
Okay.
After we put zinc, now open it with jack. That's the jack.
Okay. Okay.
This is the jack. We used to open it. After we open it, we push it in the water.
To get one of these, you would need to cough out about 500,000 naira, as against 300,000 naira for the fiberglass boat, excluding cost of the engine.
Hello and welcome to Sports News. Nigeria's Super Eagles began their 2017 AFCON qualifying campaign with a 2-0 win over Chad in Kaduna. After a lackluster first half, the former African champions broke the deadlock just past the hour mark through striker Bola Salami. The informed Warrior Wolves hitman was finally able to find a way past the Chadian goalkeeper after some inspired build-up play. With 12 minutes to go, Nigeria were awarded a penalty when Odion Igalo was pulled down in the box. Igalo coolly converted the spot kick as the 10-man Super Eagles side saw out the remainder of the game to confirm a winning start to the qualifiers.
Ogenyo Nazi throwing himself into the fray. And it's Igalo now. He goes there. He gets the ball under the goalkeeper, who guessed right. Igalo perhaps was a little bit lucky to get that ball into the net. But it is Nigeria more comfortably, much more comfortably, up by 2 goals now against Chad.
Mbaramaji beating the top in frustration. He nearly got there, but the pace on that ball, swept in by Odion Igalo, was just a bit too much for the Chadian goalkeeper.
But the final whistle there, and then the journey to African Cup of Nations 2017 for Nigeria.
Congratulations to the Super Eagles. Well, the Nigerian Judo Federation has announced that qualifying for the forthcoming All-Africa Games will hold between July the 3rd and July the 4th in Abuja. Now, the Judo Federation specifically has been given a performance benchmark of 3 gold medals in the forthcoming All-Africa Games. According to the Federation, all state associations, sports clubs, military and paramilitary sporting clubs are expected to send the final list of their athletes for the trials on July the 2nd. The NJF also stated that in accordance with the international standard practice, all participants must not be less than 18 years of age. Top seed Rafa Nadal booked his place in the Stuttgart Open final with a ruthless win over Gael Monfils. The Spaniard, targeting only his second title of the year, produced an assured performance on the grass as he sealed a 6-3, 6-4 win over the Frenchman. After conceding the first set, Monfils had served in the second until a wayward backhand volley into the net handed Nadal the break he needed. Serving for the game, Nadal did not drop a point. An overhit forehand from Monfils sent the world number 10 into the final. He will face the number 8 seed Viktor Troicki of Serbia, who beat reigning US Open champion Marin Cilic of Croatia 6-3, 6-7, 7-6. Suzuki claimed the first pole position since 2007 thanks to Alex Espargaro's record lap time in qualifying for the Catalonia Grand Prix. Spain's Espargaro clocked 1 minute 40.546 seconds, edging out teammate Maverick Vinales by 0.083 seconds. Espargaro and Vinales have 7 points between them this season and are 11th and 14th in the table. Japanese manufacturer Suzuki returned to the sport this year after leaving in 2011 for financial reasons. Yamaha's Valentino Rossi, who leads the standings, was 7th quickest in qualifying for today's race. Britain's Bradley Smith and Cal Crutchlow will start just behind the Italian on the grid in 8th and 9th place. And that's a wrap in sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
The police headquarters in the U.S. city of Dallas has been attacked by a gunman who opened fire on the police before fleeing the scene in what appeared to be an armored vehicle. A police chase led to a tense standoff in a car park for several hours until police shot at the suspect through the front windshield of the van. Earlier, at least 2 bombs detonated outside the Dallas police headquarters in Texas, but no police officer was hurt. The motive for the attack is not clear. And South Korea is not yet out of the woods as the World Health Organization has announced that Seoul's outbreak of Middle East respiratory syndrome is large and complex and more cases are expected. However, the WHO says it has found no evidence of the MERS virus spreading wider in the community. About 140 people have been infected since the start of the outbreak last month, and 14 are known to have died. Experts are also urging the South Korean government to stay vigilant. And the main news again. President Muhammadu Buhari today presided over the meeting of African Union Peace and Security Committee in South Africa, where he tabled the Boko Haram insurgency as a global challenge. The federal government has promised sweeping reforms in critical sectors of Nigeria's economy to stimulate growth. Activists have canvassed free medical treatment and an end to discrimination against albinos in Nigeria. And officers have killed a gunman who opened fire on a police headquarters in the U.S. city of Dallas. Well, that's the news at 10 for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Harriet Agbeni. Have a great weekend.